Hi, you guys. Welcome to the channel. Well, everybody know I'm Joseph Denton, and today I'm going to share some personal stuff with you guys today. You know, as everybody's asking me like, well, why did y'all break up? They want to know what happened. Like why did me and her break up? And I just figured that I'll let you guys know what happened. We're gonna let my diamonds and my rubies open it up. Y'all already know I keep 30,000 on the wrist. You know that. You already see the rubies check. PVS is check. Make sure you guys share this video and subscribe to my channel also. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Well, let me tell you, okay? This is what happened. This is why me and her, this is why we not together. This is why we broke up, right? It's because of this, right? Like, I love this girl. Like, I did everything for this girl. I gave up my entire life for this girl, right? And she's real manipulative though. She's real manipulative. Like, she knows how to how do you say it? She knows what to say to me to get me to do whatever it is that she wants her to do. You know what I mean? And I've never been the type that have low self-esteem, and like, she kind of wanted me to have low self-esteem, like, from the things she would say. It was like it just didn't apply to me, because like when I came into the relationship, with my head real strong. Like, I knew what I wanted out the relationship. I knew how I was going to treat her, and I knew how I wanted her to treat me. And I told her when we first got together, I should have known, like, there was signs and stuff there, but I told her that I didn't want to talk to her if she wasn't planning on marrying me, then don't even waste my time, right? So let me tell you about this girl. This girl popping up at my crib all the time. We were doing movie nights. We cooking together. We're cuddling together. Like, she had this little thing that every time that when it started raining, we would make love. So like, I really was attached to this girl, right? But I told you she was real manipulative though. And cause I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I mean? I used to be a little hustler. A little hustler. So I was having a lot of money, you know what I mean? So I would spoil her and get her whatever she wanted whenever she wanted. But she knew how to manipulate me to spend all the money on whatever she wanted me to buy for her, right? And then she would turn around. Her manipulative way would be, after I spent all the money on her, she would turn around and say, "Oh, you didn't do anything." Like, I remember I had spent like almost, well, no, at least $10,000, right? At the mall, right? I'm talking about we buying plenty of shit. Like, it was so many bags. Like, we were dragging bags out of there. It was so many bags, right? Bro, the next day she get mad at me over about something. I don't know if it's because I don't know what it was about, right? I don't know if it's because I answered my phone in time for her or something like that, right? And she like, "You ain't never did nothing for me and this and that, bro." And I just spent 10 grand on her. Do you hear me? So I'm just like, damn, man, I'm not even gonna lie. Now, that right there should have opened my eyes, right? And I did feel stupid as hell, right? Like, damn, like, how could I just spend a whole 10 grand on her? And she said that's nothing. It was like all the signs was there, but I didn't see it. You know what I mean? So let me tell you what happened. That's why we ain't together. Let me tell you what happened, right? So I'm at the crib, I'm chilling, right? I'm at the crib because me and her had a house together, right? So I'm at a crib that we call our crib. I get a letter. It's a letter come through. She gets a letter, right? It's from her ex-boyfriend that's in prison. And I'm wondering, right? Like, well, how the fuck does he have our address? You know what I mean? And I did some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I did some nosy shit. I did some nosy shit because my heart was on the line. You feel me? My heart was on the line. A nigga was emotional hurt. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, right? Let me tell y'all what I did, right? Tell y'all what I did. We gonna keep it all the way 100, right, yo? I got my heart broke real bad. That pain hurted me so bad. I don't even know how I'm kind of over it right now. I don't even think I'm over it. I think it still hurts. Like, if I was to sit back alone and really dwell on it, but I just never will let it surface up to my brain like that. But I know it hurts me a lot because just thinking about it right now is breaking me down a little bit. But I'm okay. I'm okay. We're gonna get through this. Let me tell you what happened. So I read the letter, right? Because I'm nosy. this dude knew everything. Like, he knew when I sent on the trip to California, he knew everything. Like, I'm reading the whole letter. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck are they communicating? Because she got a whole new phone, whole new number. How the fuck he knows this address? This is a brand new house. We just got this house not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what happened. I find this out after the breakup that he reached out to her. He was in jail and had somebody reach out to her on Facebook. And then she started managing his Facebook account for him while me and her was together the whole time. And like, I should have known like that he had took control over her, because like her attitude was just like different that whole month. Like, she wasn't treating me nice. Like, it was always like, it was just, she was just extra mean to me. Like, it was just like, I didn't know he was all in her dome, right? And so I read the letter that he wrote her, right, y'all? Back to the letter, right? Back to the letter. The letter talking about like, oh, I remember when I used to eat you out from the back, and I used to hit it from the side, and just all type of crazy nonsense, wild stuff, right? That I really thought she had grew out of, right? Cause mind you, I had been with the girl for years now. Now, this a dude that's coming back in the picture like 9 years later. Like, this, I've been with her for 9 years or something. It was, you know what I'm saying? And you talking to a dude from 9 years ago, and then, you know what I'm saying? He in jail on top of that, and then on top of that, I heard he was a crackhead. You feel me? So it's like, I didn't understand none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he made that girl hate me so bad that I had this surgery, right? And I really needed it. It was like a life or death surgery. I really was in ICU, you know what I'm saying? Intensive care on you. And I had this spinal cord surgery. It's like the one Kevin Hart had. That one, right? It's similar to that, right? The same one Lola Jones had. I had that surgery, right? She wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, she barely was there and all that. But see, I see why now. You know what I mean? Like, and that shit hurt it. Like, damn, the one woman that I love is always gone, never at the hospital with me. You know what I mean? But she needed her time to entertain him on the phone. You see what I'm saying? So while I'm in the hospital fighting for my life, she on the phone reporting to this dude and doing what he tell her to do, and all type of stuff. Like, I'm reading the letter. She been buying them T-shirts and putting money on the phone for him. Yeah. He said, I was reading one of the letters, he had money on the phone himself from some other girl, you know what I'm saying, to somebody else, and then he had her putting money on the phone. It was just like, she was just going all out for this dude who, I mean, I ain't knocking nobody, you know what I'm saying, but I'm like, damn, motherfucker was a nobody and shit, but like, okay, alright, but that was her, guess that was her love, you feel me? She still loved it, that dude, you know what I'm saying? So, when I got out the hospital and shit, right, I'm still healing up, I'm fucked up, I gotta relearn how to walk and everything, right? um she would barely come and see me. Like, she would come and see me like once a week or once every 2 weeks, I think it was. And she didn't even really, you know what I'm saying? She just come and see me for like 3 minutes. I'll never forget it because I really couldn't walk that good. She would come see me for like 3 minutes and then hop back in her truck and just and leave. Like, and the crazy part about it was this, yo. Let me tell y'all, this was the most hurtful, craziest part about it, right? I'm out the hospital healing up for my surgery, right? Her job was right around the corner, literally like 3 or 4 blocks away, right? She would get off her job from work and drive right past where I was at and go all the way to our house. Never stop to see me or check on me or nothing. Yeah, so it was like, no, that was hard. That was hard. You know what I'm saying? That hurt it. So, but it actually, like, I knew I wouldn't accept that because I always knew my worth, and I always knew, you know what I'm saying, I was one of the most sexiest niggas. I knew I was one of the most sexiest niggas on earth. Like, I always knew I was the sexiest nigga on the universe. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was one of the most sexiest person on the universe. So it was like, it didn't really affect me, but I didn't understand it. Like, I had never had someone that I would open the door up for them when they get in the car, or I'm buying roses for it, or I'm taking them on buying, spending 10 grand at the mall on shopping for them. I've never had no person I treated that good ever betray me. Right? So it was like, it was hard and it was difficult and that shit was painful. Like, it hurted me so bad. Like, I don't even know. Like, that shit break me down if I sat back and really thought about it for a long period of time. I probably wouldn't be able to get up out of it because it would break me down so bad. I probably wouldn't even be able to get up, you know? But that's how painful it was. But now let me tell you. But I knew my worth though. I'm like, nah. So she come over and shit, trying to hook up with me or some shit after I wasn't answering the phone or something. And I'm like, nah. So then she was trying to fight my family members and shit, right? And I'm like, no. I told my family members, like, man, tell her to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna go out there and mess with her. You feel me? Cause shit, you ain't been there for me this long. Like, what the fuck would I need you for now? You know what I mean? I was still healing up, but it was just like, what, after you done slept with all these dudes in the city or whatever, or the dude you been betraying me for and did something wrong by you, now you want to come back and try to see about me? While you been doing all that, I was still here fighting for my life by myself when I thought that you was all I ever needed. You know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of messed up my dome a lot. You know what I'm saying? It caused a whole lot of mental damage because it gave me a lot of trust issues. And it was just like, I never could figure life out after that had happened. It was hard for me to figure out life. Like, I thought I wasn't as smart as I am. Because I'm just like, how could I let this happen to me? And then how could the person, I just didn't have the answers for anything. You know what I mean? And I didn't know how to accept it, but I had to accept it. So when she tried to run back to be with me, I'm like, nah. I'm not going out there to tell her, no, tell her to leave, right? Okay, cool. Now I did that because I realized one thing, that a person that loves you will never, ever, ever neglect you. It doesn't matter. So I knew right then and there when I accepted the fact, when it came to my senses, like, damn, when you love someone, you will never neglect them. Like, cause when she had her surgery, I even slept in the hospital bed at the hospital with her. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, I done had my surgery, I'm recovering everything. I don't even have you there in my corner, the only person that I love and want to see. And you ain't never there. And it's like, I don't know, that was just some hard stuff to accept, right? But I accepted it, and I just realized my worth. And I told her, I'm like, nah, I don't want to go back to you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to go back to you. Even though I really did want to. But I just knew in my heart that my value and my self-worth was way higher than those standards. You know what I mean? And because I noticed she ended up becoming a person that she said she was not. She used to always talk stuff about females that, as you guys, it's always faith and still good relationships out there. And you know what I mean? But just don't ever let nobody just do you wrong and stuff like that. Don't do that. Just trust me, you'd rather just be single and wait for the right person to come along than to sit here and steady be with a person who treats you like they just ungrateful, and you know what I mean? They not really for you. You know what I mean? They're fake. And it was crazy because I watched her right before my eyes. Like, I became the person she always wanted me to be, right? And she became the person that I used to be. It was like, damn, because like I used to be a player back when I was younger and shit, and I ended up being loyal, responsible, dedicated, and she ended up being a player. But it was so crazy because y'all stop getting high off my goddamn fingertips free too. CBD companies, send me an endorsement check. You feel me? Yeah. But no, back to the story. What happened to me, right, yo? So I gotta say things like that to cheer me up and keep me happy and shit, cause that shit hurt just thinking about what this girl did to me, right? It fucked me up mentally like a motherfucker and shit. You know what I mean? So, what I was telling y'all. Oh, yeah. Like, I knew my worth. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, nah, I can't. Even though I did want to take her back and go back to her, but I'm just like, nah, I can't do that. I can't sell myself short like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause she fronted on me. So it's like, if you fronted on me and I seen you do that with my own two eyes, I watched the movie. And then as I watched the movie even more was revealed to me that you were even more of a piece of shit. It was like, I would be dumb as hell. I might as well shoot myself in the head, doom, if I go back to that. You know what I mean? Like, I watched the movie. I literally saw your true colors. I literally know who you are. You showed me that. Why would I ever go back to that? Like, I don't care how hard, I don't care how hard it's going to hurt me permanently, like, now to deal with it. I'd rather hurt now for a little bit of time than hurt for a long period of time. You know what I mean? By sticking around being with that. Because I know my worth and I know women love me. Like, you women tell me all the time in the comments, you always tell me I'm handsome as hell. Y'all always telling me I'm cute and can I do a photo shoot? And you know what I mean? So I know my worth and I know what I should accept and what I shouldn't, you know? It was just, I was caught up in my emotions at the time when I was dealing with this woman, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, now that hurted bad as hell. That's why we ain't together. And it's just like, after all the things we've been through, all the fighting over our love and all that, you end up becoming the person who you said you were not. And then she is very manipulative on top of that. You know what I mean? And ungrateful. Like, come on, man. I don't come across 10 grand to spend on people easy. You know, and I do that, and then you tell me if that's nothing. Huh? But see, the whole time is because I was dating somebody else's girlfriend, basically. Is how I looked at it. You know, for the whole little 7 years, 9 years, or whatever. Because, like, her body probably was with me, but her head mentally was always with dude. You know what I mean? Because, like, you don't throw away 9 years of a relationship once your ex-boyfriend feels that usually he can just come in the picture and says that this is what you should do. Yeah, and then told the dude that she was miserable being with me and all type of crazy stuff, and it's just like, damn, really? Now we supposed to be doing all this shit together. We done been through thick and thin together, and you miserable being with me? Like, wow. You wasn't miserable before you started talking to this dude again, you know. But it's like, okay, if you miserable and I'm not doing right, you know, I feel like you should be with somebody else. Like, I'm not no violent dude. I'm not no argue type dude. I don't do none of that. I'm not a controversial type of dude. Like, I'm the type of person, whatever you want to do, like, be my guest and do that. You know, just let me know what to do, because I don't want to go make a move with somebody else if you really want to make something work. But if you don't want to make nothing work, then like, I'm just so done with the bull. Like, I have no time to waste. You know what I mean? Like, I'm working on my career. I'm always busy. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't have time for people who don't have great vision, um future envision and future goals. You know, and I love you guys. Share this video, and thank you guys, you know, for hearing my emotional story. And I apologize to you guys about my heart getting broken because I let that happen. But I love you guys, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks. Shouts out to all my subscribers, and make sure you share the video and protect your heart.